Hey, everybody, and welcome to the MURCA Guns and Freedom Podcast with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. As always, this is just an open chat. There's no limits, no rules. Well, maybe there's some rules. We'll see. If we break them, we'll know there's rules. But ask me whatever you want to ask. Challenge me on my opinions. I like to be accessible. I don't hide behind my videos. If I say something, I mean it. Doesn't mean it's right. You come in and let me know if it's right or not, if you think I'm wrong. Or like I said, just ask questions, suggest topics, talk amongst yourselves over there in the live chat, have a good time, share pictures, whatever you want to do. That's what we're here about. Doesn't have to be about guns. Can be about wrestling, cars, murder sickles. Can be about cryptids. I'm a big cryptid fan. That's why I've got the Mothman believes in you. And he's saying you can do it. I wish it said the Mothman believes in you. You can do it, but I think you're a piece of shit. That would be better, I think. Maybe I should make that shirt. The Mothman believes in you, but I think you're a piece of shit. Because I don't think the Mothman's copyrighted. Anybody can use the Mothman, I think. Do your own rendition of the Mothman. All right. As always, I like to start the conversation by reading if we got any orders to help support TYMP because I'm not wearing any of my merch today. I'm wearing a hat from a guy in a vat, and I'm wearing a Mothman shirt. But we did get 2 orders today. We got Buddy Angus Shepard Jr. and Charles Williams both bought merchandise to help support TYMP. So thank you to both of them. And one of them, I can't remember which one it was. Buddy Angus Jr., Shepard Jr., got the Great Acorn Wars shirt. I like that shirt. No one else seems to, but I actually like that shirt. Charles Williams got the Tread on Me Again, I Dare You shirt, which I thought would be doing better than it is. And Jason Thompson looks like he ordered something. What did he order? A sticker. He got the Great Acorn Wars shirt. Sold another Acorn Wars shirt. He ordered that before I said anything. So he's not a big fan of the police. So he understands the double entendre. So thanks to everybody there for ordering merchandise and supporting TYMP. Also, a little note on that. The last 2 orders for In This Country We Used to Shoot Nazis, the Cotton Hill shirt, they got canceled by the provider. I had to reorder them from a different provider, but usually that's the first step to them catching my copyright infringement and getting rid of them. So if you want one of those, order it soon. Or order it now, and I still can't guarantee you'll get it. If you don't get it, I'll give you the choice, choose another shirt or get a full refund, whichever one you prefer. But if you want that shirt, the Cotton Hill In This Country We Used to Shoot Nazis, you better go get it now. Because it is, I think, on the way out. I was surprised it lasted this long. Because that shirt was so bootleg. All right, with that being said, let's go over here and see if we got any questions coming in. We got Jacoby Cochran. Is using his 12-month WAP chat. He's in my WAP. He's been in there for a year now. He should be done. I just ordered a PSA GF3 AK. I hope it's good. I know American AKs are talked down on, but I can't afford the imported ones. I don't know why they'd be talked down on. A lot of them are good. I'm not an expert on AKs, though. If you want to know more about AKs, ask gun websites or Never Enough Ammo. They know way more about them than I do. Especially if you want to know about PSA, ask Never Enough Ammo. He's bought lots of stuff from him. If he's not too good to talk to us now that he's living up there in the Great White North, now that he's one of them Northerners, he thinks he's too good to talk to us now. He's going to become one of them fancy Northern liberals or something. All right. Let me get to the questions over here. What is today? Today's the 31st. Let's see if we got anything coming in. Boop. 31st. That's today. Kenneth Moore chimed in, got an entry into the Silver Bullet draw and says, just bought my first revolver, a 38 Special Taurus 856 Toro stainless with 3-inch barrel. What are your thoughts on Taurus revolvers? I think Taurus revolvers are just fine. Now, do I think they're as good as like Smith & Wesson or Colt? No, but they're also not priced like Smith & Wesson and Colt. So I think they're just fine. They're generally made on old Smith & Wesson machinery and using old Smith & Wesson patents and everything else. So they're very similar to the older Smiths. Of course, the Toro is not one Smith made because it's not cut for an RMR. But I think that RMR Toro is kind of cool. I wish more revolver makers would follow suit with that, because I think that's a good step. I'd put a red dot on my revolver. It makes me shoot a lot better with a red dot. My old eyes need the help. John Heasley chimed in. He got another entry into the double super secret rock giveaway and a couple entries into the silver bullet giveaway. I sent you an email subject, Nala. She actually looks happy. This is the winning number. I don't know about that, but I did see that you sent the Nala email. I don't know if she looks that happy. She looks like she's suspicious of you. I'll show it when I get to the emails. I've already got it open. Oh, and here's the night sights that I'm going to throw in with your gun. You're going to put them on. I'm not putting them on for you. I ain't doing that. Dale Rickety chimed in and said, I like guns. That is all. That's all you like? Just guns? Yeah, I'm sure your wife loves hearing that. And your kids? What about your kids? Well, I can understand them not liking the kids. They get annoying sometimes. We had a talk. We decided we weren't going to have kids. Kids are taking it pretty hard. We don't want kids anymore. That was Dale Rickety chiming in there. Jason Thompson made an order. John Heasley waited again, said, even if I win, you're not going to tell me. Oh no, I'm honest. I think one thing people know about my channel is I'm honest. I will tell you, even if it is detrimental to me and my channel. The video I got coming out tomorrow, I'm going to lose a lot of subs. I'm going to make a lot of people mad. And I probably should keep my mouth shut, but I ain't gonna. Sent you emails. Please check your inbox, said Officer Tater Hater. I know. I've seen some of them today. I think some of the ones I watched today were from yesterday, though. I think I actually responded to you on one of your emails. Did you see that I responded? Did you? Did you see? Lucas Imes paid his $2 tithe to Phil, as did Jason Thompson just a second ago, and said, Dunkley Ustius and Dakota Raptor, I thought you were well known for huffing gas. No, I haven't huffed gas. I've never been a gas huffer. I've never been a drug user. Not in my whole life. I mean, even from as a teenager, I was never a drinker. I mean, I've drank, with friends and stuff, growing up, sneaking vodka in the house and stuff. And half the time I'd pour it out and act like I drank it. I've never been a drug user. I mean, I've tried it. I just never did anything for me. I did not like the feeling. I still do this day. Marijuana is legal. I won't use it. I don't like the feeling. I don't understand why people like that feeling. I don't like it. I guess if you were high stress all the time, it bring you down. It really helps my sister, but I would rather be stressed. Never been any type of paint huffer or anything that's sniffing markers or none of that stuff. Never been a nicotine guy. Never smoked or nothing like that. I have been a caffeine guy. Even before I started drinking coffee a couple of years ago, I was big into Pepsi. I loved the Pepsi. I'd drink a 6-pack of Pepsi every day. So a case of Pepsi lasted me 2 days. I used to go to, what was the name of this? I think it was called Cub Foods. It's kind of like one of those warehouse grocery store things. I would buy a case of moon pies. I would buy a roll of bologna, and I would buy several loaves of bread and a crate of ramen noodles and 10 cases of Pepsi. And that would have to last me for 2 to 3 weeks. Or a month almost. I ended up buying more Pepsi later usually, but because a roll of bologna would last me a month. Because it's a big roll. I'm talking a big uncut roll of bologna, and I'd get a lot of bread. I'd go back later and get more bread because I didn't like freezing bread for very long. So I'd only put it in the freezer for a few days before Because if you freeze it for a long time, it gets all knotty. It gets like lumps in it. But that's how I lived, was on fried bologna sandwiches, ramen noodles, and Pepsi. That was my diet for years, a couple of years. Where was I at? That was Lucas Imes. Did I ever answer his questions? Oh, yeah. He suggested I huffed a lot of gas. I've never not been this, not my thing. Not my thing, as some people would say. Paul Bidenbach says, "Hail Phil, any recommendations for a replacement trigger for my dagger?" Well, whatever Glock trigger you want, anything that goes in a Gen 3 Glock, I think goes in them, right? Because Caden's ordering one for his gun. And I think they told him, just make sure you get a Gen 3 trigger and it'll work in it. So and I think that's what they told him, because I wasn't involved in it, but he's buying it from Sporting Systems, I think, and he's getting a Gen 3 trigger, I think. But I'm not really up on all the Glock triggers. I mean, of course, there's the really nice ones that are super expensive, but are they that much better than the cheaper upgrades? Because I've gotten some of the ones that were like $90, and I'm like, well, these are, way better than the standard stock one. They may not be as good as like the $300 one, but I really can't tell much difference, because you're really getting that law of diminishing returns kicking in. So I don't know if I'd spend a fortune, but I can't really tell you which ones to get, because I don't really know. If I told you, I'd be telling you something I don't know. I'd just be talking out my ass. Paul Bidenbach, by the way, got an entry into the Silver Bullet Draw. And Jeff Lloyd got an entry into the double super secret giveaway and said, for the Rock and anti-John Heasley winning chat. You mean the Heasley monster, anti-Heasley monster. John Mandrick what is this? Is this an order or something? Because this is a weird amount of money. Oh yeah, he bought him a Maganet. He bought a Nazi Maganet. Not a Nazi magnet. In this country, we used to shoot Nazis. That's what he bought. Because I think that design is going the wayside. Has there been a decrease in Bigfoot sightings? Why would that be? I don't know. Has there been a decrease in Bigfoot sightings? I know we had some around here recently, and I know we had some people die looking for him recently. But maybe he got tired of everybody's shit. Maybe he knows now people got cameras and he stays away. And he's like, oh, the assholes are taking my picture and they're not cutting me in on the money. So fuck them. But I don't even know if there has been a decrease. But I haven't been on a Bigfoot hunt in years. When I was in college and stuff, and when I was first in the military, I used to go on expeditions every now and then. In fact, first time I was ever in Oregon was on an expedition from California, a Bigfoot hunt, where we went up into the Cascades and searched for Bigfoot stuff. And then we went up into Canada, did the same thing. So that's the first time I was ever in Oregon, was during that. Let's see. We got some chats over here. Tattooed Fucker used his 12-month WAP chat. There's been a lot of people in my WAP for a while. Just subscribed on Patreon, paid for the year. Ooh, fancy. Somebody's got money rolling around in their pockets. Wish I did. Well, I got money right now. I got money saved up even. I could go out and buy me a nice gun. I could buy a couple of those gold-plated Colt Pythons and have enough money for something else. But unfortunately, it's in Django's surgery fund. You know how much it sucks to have the money but not be able to have the guns? But Django's surgery comes first. And I'm happy to do it. Got lots of compliments and conversation started wearing my Shoot Nazi shirt at the gun range yesterday. On a sadder note, LGS closed after 49 years. Oh, that is sad. I got all these people on my video today saying, every gun shop where I live is all assholes. And I'm like, every time I've ever heard anyone say everybody else is the problem, they're always the problem. So if you can't find a single good gun shop in your area, especially if you live in a pro-gun area, well, then it might be you're the problem. They're like, they don't like when I come in and act all entitled and act like I know everything about guns and want to fondle everything, never buy anything, talk about how I buy all my ammo offline, and then they're rude to me. I'm like, well, fuck you too, buddy. Black Blue Oyster Cult said different kind of gas, Yank. Oh, well, I don't know about that either. I try not to if I don't have to. Don't like being around gassy people. Farting in the house, that's one thing I don't like. That's why we used to call Caden's room the fart room. I used to tell everybody, if you got a fart, go in Caden's bedroom. And we call it the fart room. His brother still calls it the fart room. You'd be like, going to the fart room, and Caden be like, no, you're not. Get out of here. You hear him screaming in the background. But all right, I think that catches me up with all the super chats. So let's see if we got any emails coming in. I know we do. We got a couple of them over here at least. Share screen, Winder. Here's one from a Ghost Shadow. My Ruger Security 6, forgive the finger smudges. Well, quit fondling your gun in public. Yes, they're very pretty. I like them. I do like the speeds too, though, mainly because Daryl Dixon had one. Actually, this is the better gun because it's got the actual rear sight instead of a gutter sight, but Daryl didn't use one of those. I'm very influenced by movies and TV. Why did that just go to a black screen? Why am I going back to, there we go. I had to click a button to get it to do it. We got another email coming in here from John Heasley. And he said, happy dog. And he showed a picture of Nala. He says she looks happy there. She looks sad to me. Her ears are back. I don't think she looks happy. I think she's kind of disgusted with all them jailhouse tattoos. I think that's what's got her upset. She's like, oh, my owner has jailhouse tattoos. That's another thing I've never gotten, a tattoo. Never gotten a single one. Why is this not going back to full screen when I click off there we go. But yeah, what's this? Jason Thompson. I got another one here. Oh, there he said he sent an email. Here it is. Share screen, Winder, boom, boom. Let's see what it says. It's not my main carry gun. And it still looks nice. That's a nice rig. That's a shoulder holster with 2 extra magazine holder. I tried shoulder holsters and it gave me a horrible headache. The stress on your shoulders. I think maybe it's just because I didn't have a good one. Maybe if I'd had a better one, it would have been a different story. So I'd like to try it again with a better one. But the one I tried just did not work for me. Gave me a headache. And that's back when I used to be out and about a lot more. So it's not going back to the... So I wore a lot more in the day. Nowadays, I don't get dressed much. But it would be nice to just be able to put it on even if I wasn't wearing pants. So that's another reason to get one, because I don't wear pants very often. So I don't wear shoes or pants very often. I am definitely a hillbilly when it comes to that. You know, I never poured my soda. Y'all just let me sit here and drink lemonade. I pour my soda. How much time we got left? We only got like 15 minutes left, and I haven't poured my soda. I'll drink it on the treadmill. All right. Let me get back to the chat here. Let's make sure we're all caught up on everything. I got all the emails done. Kevin Mabry chimed in here and said, for Phil and the Secret Rock. Yes. Now let's get back over to the chat and see what's going on. Bought 2 Auto Mag 4 pistols at Elminford Air Force Base for $410 each in 1992. Ooh. The AMT hardballer was a stainless 1911 with, it's got the long, it didn't seem like it was very refined to me. A lot of sharp edges, a lot of, with the extended slide, came with skeletonized adjustable trigger. Yeah, it just didn't seem all that refined to me. It seemed like a cheaper gun. Like the AMT what was that little one they did? I didn't like that one either. Do you not buy used guns if something is out of production? Oh, I'll buy used guns. I've got lots of guns I bought used. In fact, there's lots of brands I'll only buy if it's used. I won't buy it. You know, I just noticed something. The inside of that leather holster is brown and everything else is black. Dye that black. I can see the brown on one of the straps where it folds back up over and you can see brown. Dye that black. That'd drive me crazy. It would. It bother me. You must not be on the spectrum. No, I know he's on the spectrum. So I can tell by looking at him and reading his emails. Let's get back to the regular chat over here. But yes, I'll buy used guns. I got no problem buying used guns. It's a good deal usually. And some, like I said, some of them I'll only buy used. Grab a gun has a Henry's Mare Leg 44 in stock. I read that earlier, and yes, I know. I've got all the Henry ones. The only one I want to change out for the Henry is I've got the 410. That when they first released it, when it was black. Now they make one with a brass. I want the one that's in brass. Maybe I could do a giveaway someday. Give away the Henry Axe. That's what it's called. And see, I know it. I just can't bring it forward when I'm thinking about it. And that wasn't what I was trying to think of a minute ago. I was trying to think of the part of the gun that has the chamber, the receiver. Good God. I want that in brass. I should give away the one I got and buy me the one in brass. So I can do another unsuccessful giveaway. Or it could be the double super secret item. We could do that maybe. The double super secret giveaway. That way I can write it off because I'm giving it to the Pets and Vets charities. Yeah, see, thinking. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I look like I'm constipated. I love the new Henry 44 mag case. Hardened. It's awesome. Yes, the 44 mags. Henrys are awesome anyway, but their case hardening looks really nice. I was really surprised. We got an email coming in from Jacoby Cochran. We got too many Jacobys. First and last names, but we got too many Jacobys. I think there's like total of 4 Jacobys. Let's see here. My new PSA AK. Oh, he got a new PSA AK. Looks nice. I like the furniture. That silverwood furniture. How's it working for you? Looks clean. Is it stamped or forged? I can't really tell from this picture. It looks stamped. But I can't tell. A lot of people don't like the forged ones. They want the stamped ones. Why is it not going back to the all screen tonight? All right, let's get back to maybe you can tell everybody how good they are or not. What's your favorite 44 Magnum you have or wish you did? Oh, well, I wish I had one of those Spore 44 Magnums. But my favorite 44 Magnum I have is not even anywhere near the most expensive one I have. It's my 329. That gun is amazing because you can carry it. It's light. It kicks like a freaking mule when you shoot it, but if you're actually in danger, you're not going to care. So that's an amazing gun, the 329 PD. Excuse me. Burpy. 1,500 for a 627 PC, worth it? I don't know. Are they that expensive? If it's the Performance Center model, they probably are that expensive. Do I have the Performance Center one? I know I have the Pro Series one. Yeah, I have a 627 Performance Center. And it's very nice. I don't carry it, though. It's kind of heavy. If I was going to carry that gun, I'd probably carry my Ruger Alaskan instead. Less rounds, but 454 Casual. Can't go wrong with 454 Casual. You know what I mean? Vern. Am I all caught up over here? Nope. Johnny Mandrick chimed in again. And what did he say this time? I've noticed some of the gun channels are starting to realize that Trump and his lackeys may not be 2A supporters. How much longer do we give Trump? Well, I'm going to give him till Congress changes and to where it's no chance anymore. And then I'm like, fuck you then, buddy. You never did nothing for me. I ain't doing nothing for you. Also, right now, one of the things I'm going to be talking about tomorrow is how they're cutting mental health care all across the country. And a lot of gun channels are cheering it. And I'm like, aren't we all the same ones that every time there's a mass shooting or a family shooting or anything like that, and we stand up and we go, this could have been avoided. If you look back, there should have been intervention from mental health authorities, etc. If there had been proper funding and proper manpower, we could have saved lives. But apparently politicians don't care about lives because they don't fund mental health. And now that Trump's cutting mental health, they're like, yay. And I'm like, no, boo. That's greatly increasing the chance of mass shootings and stuff, which greatly increases the chance of anti-gun laws. So stop just fucking blowing warm air up this guy's fucking skirt all day long. Call them out when they do stupid shit. Don't be a hypocrite and say something for years. And now when Trump does the opposite, you fucking bow down. Stand up when they violate your beliefs, when they do something wrong. Be a fucking patriot. Don't be a fucking Trump tard. And that's going to lose me subs right now and tomorrow when I post the video that I've already filmed. Right now I'm thinking, should I post that video? But I'm going to post it because sometimes I'll make videos when I'm angry. And then by the time it comes to make it go live, I'm like, oh, should I post that? I don't know if I should post that. This is going to be bad for me. But usually I still post them. I think you know that. I don't even know if there's been one I haven't. I think there's probably has been one or two that I decided later to either refilm it with a little less of an edge or something like that, but not many. What calibers do you have in those mare's legs? I have a 45 Colt. I have 44 Magnum, I have a 357 Magnum, and I have a 410 shotgun shell. And the one I want is a 44 Magnum, although I would take a 357 Magnum. It's 4 shots no matter which one you get, so you might as well get the 44. Perfect bear country gun. It's shorter, lighter than the mare's legs. And right now, if we were going to go hiking in bear country up in Alaska or something, which I don't do anymore because I'm old now, but if I was still doing it and I went and did it, I would take the mare's leg. That would be my gun of choice. It's perfect because you put it right on the scabbard on the side of your backpack, doesn't get in the way of anything. Maybe you have another gun on your chest, that on your backpack, and then you can just, if like it's a big bear coming and you're like, ooh, 44 Magnum in a 12.5-inch barrel, they'll take down a bear easy. A bar, although I don't want to take down any bears, I'd be just as likely to shoot whoever's in front of me in the back of the knee and then run. So I'd be like, saving the life of a bear, boom. Sorry, too many fucking people, not enough bears. And I think those two things go hand in hand. If there were more bears, there wouldn't be so many people. If there weren't so many shitty people, there'd be more bears. So we need more bears. More bears, less people. That's my slogan. If I ever ran for president, that'd be my slogan. More bears, less slow, fat people. I'd be the most pro-bear candidate to ever run for president. So I don't know if that'll get me elected, though. But we'll see. I probably won't get the slow, fat person vote. Or I don't know, I might. If I tell them other stuff they want to hear. Like, it's not your fault you're failing. It's the, I don't know, I'll blame the Norwegians or something. And they'll vote for me. They'll be like, yeah, he wants me to get eaten by a bear, but he must have a plan. He's going to feed me to a bear, but it's for my own good. He wouldn't do it if it didn't mean something. I'm losing more subs now. Let's see. Where am I at? Let me get back over here. I'm just all over the place again tonight. We're getting all over the place. Jacoby Cochran said the receiver is stamped. I haven't shot it yet, but FYI, we all know I'm the main Jacoby. Yeah, sure. And if the other ones claim that, I'll say the same thing. But I'm just going to kiss ass to keep viewers. It's just the way it's the way I roll. Well, let us know. A lot of people don't like them. They only want stamped receivers. I don't know why, but they do. I've got a stamped receiver, and I think I got 2 forged receivers. This is a forged receiver. That's stamped. This one's forged. What about that one up there? I think that one's forged. Milled, I guess I should say. Milled receiver. Be a better, actually more accurate way to describe it would be milled. Couldn't see. It's all dry land. Mike's having an episode. Somebody stick his wallet in his mouth. Soda, bread, and bologna was your diet. Soda, and it's supposed to be a comma there, not soda bread. Soda, comma, bread, and bologna was your diet. That's why you're now Wilford Brimley. Hey, back then I was 6'1", 183 pounds. My body fat content was pretty much single digits most of the time. So I don't think that had anything to do with it. I think it's more a sedentary lifestyle and liking bad food. Like food too much. I like to eat all the time. That's why I got to eat. I have to graze like a fucking antelope, like an old moo cow out in the field. I'm always grazing. That's why I got to eat cauliflower and carrots and apples and just lettuce. I ate a whole head of lettuce at a time. I just take off the couple outside layers of the wilted leaves. I core it, cut it in half. I eat that half, and then I save the other half for later. I just eat it like an apple. Love it. Love lettuce. It's crunchy and it quenches your thirst, but it feels like you're eating something. It's got like almost no calories. It's like celery. I ate a lot of celery too. I love celery. I really like celery hearts. I mean, but a good celery is good celery, but I really like celery hearts because if you got a good celery heart, that's good eating. Like I say, I think I'm part bunny rabbit. My mom always said it was. They always said I was part bunny rabbit and that I must have a black soul because my favorite foods are watermelon and fried chicken. I don't think either of them things is true, though. For one, I don't think I have a soul. And two, I don't think you can be part bunny. I don't think our genes intermix. So I think they lied to me growing up. Goddamn, I'll never trust adults again. Is there just one Bigfoot or are there bunches of them? There's bunches of them. My Security 6 is first year production 1972. Well, I was not even born yet. I definitely wasn't starting. I wasn't already in school. 72, would that be first grade? A fat influencer claims that an airline discriminated against her because the staff wouldn't push her 500-pound body up the passenger boarding ramp. I wouldn't either. That's fucking work hazard. They should sue her for being a danger to their health. They should say she tried to injure us. She tried to kill us because we pushed her up that ramp and she rolled backwards. Not only would we be dead, but probably whoever was in her path to the other side of the airport before she finally went out the window would also be dead. So they should be suing her ass. Every time she goes out in public, they should sue her for causing a hazard. Like if she walks out onto the sidewalk, they'd be like, she's blocking the view of traffic. She's committing traffic, performing, I don't know, what would you say? Committing a traffic crime by blocking the view and all this other stuff. She's a safety hazard. She should have to have those big round mirrors on her so that people can see what's coming the other direction whenever she's around. They should start putting regulations on her for the other people's safety. She should have to have one of them things that beeps when she backs up. All that kind of stuff. So fuck her. That's what I'm kind of saying. I haven't got a lot of sympathy for really, really fat people. That's something you have some control over. You didn't wake up one day and go, oh my God, I'm 600 pounds. It doesn't happen that way. And I see these people, these fat people with their horribly fat child. And I'm like, that's where Child Protection Services should intervene. Those people are ruining that kid's life. His life is going to be misery in school, being teased. He's going to be unhealthy his whole life. He's going to be blah, blah, blah. And if he does get healthy, it's going to be a struggle. So fucking intervene on those people. I'm not saying take the kid away, but go in and be like, hey, you're killing your child. Here's what you need to do to make them eat healthier. Here's how you be a parent and actually say no. Even if you can't say no for yourself, you got to be able to say no for your kids. But, we're out of time. You people are just letting me babble for no reason here. Just saying stuff to piss people off. All righty. That's it for us today. I want to say thanks for everybody for coming. I appreciate it. I'll see you all again tomorrow. And like I said, everything y'all do for the channel is appreciated. Remember, you have till midnight tonight to join Patreon or up your membership if you want to be in those silver bullet drawings. You also have till midnight tonight to do a super chat, a super thanks if you want to be, because today was last day you can get entries into this month's silver bullet drawing. And that's pretty much it. Also, if you join Patreon, you'll also get in on this month's friend drawing and everything else. So you got till midnight, so get on it. I will see you all later. Until then, remember, always carry and stay safe till I see you again.